Hello everyone, this is Pat with Angel Divination with our daily oracle card reading and message for Thursday the 10th of May 2012. I'm getting this up a little bit late and I hope to get tomorrow's reading up today also, so some of you in the European countries and other places around the world can get it in the right time frame. So anyways, let's see what the goddesses I felt drawn to call on today. Let's see what their message is for us for this day, the 10th of May, 2012. Call upon the goddess energy. Aha, okay, so we have Diana with focused intention. And the message on the card says, excuse me, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. All right? And what she's got in this picture, a painting, is her arrow. And this arrow is never used as a way to send any kind of negative energy to anything. It's really just symbolic of the kind of focus that she's calling our attention to focus on your target. And, this can be done with not just big dreams and goals, but even little things. And it's interesting because I was telling my son today as I was driving him to school, I had given him some money for lunch, and I told him to put it in one of his pockets of his backpack. And he said, "But I always forget." And I said, "Well, you can teach yourself to remember really easily, and that's by focusing on the word remember." I said, when you put your coins in that little pocket, just tell yourself, remember, my lunch money's in this pocket, remember. And keep repeating that word, remember. And it's a way of programming your mind, or training your mind. Yeah, programming it really, because your mind is oftentimes like a computer. And when the time comes, you will remember that you put your money in that particular pocket. But it's a little thing, and it's a method I used to use for overcoming that spacey forgetfulness. Although sometimes you don't realize until after the fact that you've forgotten something, but if you're concerned that you're going to forget something, it's a way to train your mind to remember it. But it's also a way of focusing your mind and your concentration and your feelings on a particular outcome. Okay, instead of worrying that it might not happen or being afraid that it might not happen, you focus your mind. And so it speaks to an element of concentration. And we often say on these channels with certain cards that when you ask God, the angels, and the universe for something, you put it out there and you let it go, and you don't necessarily have to worry about the how. There doesn't always have to be a linear progression towards something. You just need to keep in mind your ultimate goal, the essence of what you want, the ultimate outcome, that's giving you, which often ultimately is a feeling. We're usually looking for the feeling of joy or happiness or relief from something. And that's what this card speaks to. It's keep your mind on your targeted intention. And let God, the angels, the universe, help you with doing the rest. And, let go of the extraneous stuff, like, any fears or worries or concerns that you might have come up around, I don't know how I'm going to possibly get all this done. If it feels overwhelming to you, and sometimes things can, if you can't imagine how you could get to a particular ideal outcome, this card urges you to remember to turn those thoughts and feelings over. I'm going to read from the book just to give you additional insight to this card. Diana. She's a moon goddess too, I believe. It says, tenacity means sticking to a decision and not allowing outside forces to sway you, so eliminating distractions. Imagine yourself to be like a mighty oak tree with your roots deeply planted into Mother Earth. Feel your solid strength and steady upward growth. Know that no matter what happens, you will succeed. Your branches may twist and turn as you flex toward the light, yet your unwavering intentions will ensure that no faint wind will sway you from your mission. Be in charge of your body, your schedule, and your mind, and keep them focused upon your target. So, again, as I was saying earlier, it's an encouragement to stay positive and to prioritize. Know what your what your priorities are, and take action on them. Okay, a lot of us out there, especially if we have fear around something, we can tend to procrastinate and put a bunch of other things first. And so this card is a reminder to make your list of priorities and take action on them, get to them, take control of your schedule. um, and also avoid people who are the naysayers, the skeptics, the um, you know that don't believe in your dream or your goal, because they don't think it's practical or wise or what have you. It's not that you shouldn't listen to the wise counsel of other people, but understand that there are some people who don't have the same expansive dreams that you do. Um, they're a little bit more limited in the way they're looking at things. So that is our message for today, and I hope you have a lovely Wednesday, and I look forward to speaking with you again tomorrow. Take care, everyone.